Hey everybody, good afternoon and welcome to Bull City Hangout 515. I'm Pat Murray. I publish the Durham Skywriter, this Durham's online community paper, which you can check out in its entirety at durhamskywriter.com. Now with Bull City Hangout, I tell you what's happening today in Durham. And I also invite you to click on that link on the Facebook side if you'd like to join me on camera, shoot the breeze, say hello, or maybe even promote yourself and or your business. That would be awesome. Also, if you could share this out so that more people here in Durham can know what's happening today in the Bull City, that would also be awesome. So let's get started on the word page. That is the government and nonprofit information page. I do like to point out that there are some really great programs and services that are being offered by local nonprofits, the city of Durham, Durham County, and also the state of North Carolina. So just go up and down the page and see what pertains to you and sign up. Let me tell you about these city board vacancies. If you have a special knowledge, special interest in any of these areas, you can put in your application to show your interest. And then I don't know how they make the choice, but let me know if you get chosen. So the vacancies are, I didn't mention, when you put in your application, you do that by the end of day Thursday, the 18th. Okay. So the openings are in the Affordable Housing Implementation Committee, the Durham Bicycle and Pedestrian Advisory Commission, the Durham Homeless Services Advisory Committee, the Durham Open Space and Trails Committee, the Durham Workers' Rights Commission, the Human Relations Board, the Human Relations Commission. That's interesting. There's two different things. Okay. The Mayor's Council for Women, and last but not least, the Recreation Advisory Commission. So if you're interested in any of these, you can also click on the link and see what's going to be asked of you in terms of, number of meetings, how they hold their meetings, et cetera, et cetera. And you put in your application again by end of day Thursday, this coming Thursday. Okay, the Durham County Libraries are all open until 8. That does include Bragtown. They reopen tomorrow at 9:30, and Bragtown reopens at 10. And let's see what's happening at the Durham Tech Small Business Center. It's downtown in the Chesterfield building, which is on Main Street. And they're back to the in-person classes. I don't think they're going to have a in-person class today. Let's see. I think the next one is going to be this coming Wednesday, and that class will be Building Your Social Capital. I'll tell you about that tomorrow. Okay, there is going to be one online class that you can take totally free. So that is today from 6 until 7:15, and the class is, there's two classes. So this one is from 3 until 5 this afternoon. How to write a business plan. Got to know how to do that. And then the class that I started to mention from 6 until 7:15, creating a nonprofit, the basics and documentation, part 1 of 4. These classes are online. All you have to do is just sign up and give them your email address, and then they'll send you the link. And so you can join the class when it's time, and be ready to take some notes because the teachers are always on point. Okay, let's see what's happening at SCORE. It looks like they're going to have a webinar. By the way, SCORE, let me tell you what it stands for. Service Corps of Retired Executives. So if you're running a business or you want to start a business, get a mentor. They can really help smooth the way for you to gain knowledge on how to run a business. You can get a mentor totally free. You can talk in person, on the phone, online, however you want to do it. They also have these free webinars. So the next webinar is going to be tomorrow from noon until 1. It's called Registering to Sell to the Federal Government Market. So if you want to do business with the feds, here's how to do it. You might want to check that out. Let's see. Let's go to the health page, To Your Health, where I do have your COVID updates. In fact, the Pfizer, let me get this right. The Pfizer COVID-19 booster vaccines are now available for little ones, ages 6 months through 4 years old. They have a vaccination clinic at the Durham County Department of Public Health. It's downtown, 414 East Main Street. So they're open. The clinics are open Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, 9 to 4:30. They break for 1 hour for lunch at noon. You don't have to sign up. You don't have to register. You just go. Take your kid and just go and get vaccinated for COVID-19, free of charge. Okay. Oh, HELP is open tomorrow. HELP is the Health Equipment Loan Program. It's run by the county. It's run by Project Access. And this is where you go to 4206 North Roxborough Street, Suite 100, and you can borrow items that you might need if you maybe just got out of the hospital, somebody you know in your family's elderly, they need help with self-care, self-transport. So these items are donated. So if you have something to donate, you can do that. And what they accept and loan out for 3 months at a time, longer if needed: walkers, wheelchairs, bedside commodes, canes, knee scooters, the reachers, the pickup sticks, tub transfer benches, etc., etc. So if you have an idea, you want to donate something or you want to borrow something, definitely get in contact with them. I have a little video here. Shout out to Amy and her crew. So if you're interested in connecting with the Health Equipment Loan Program, check them out on the health page. Okay, let's go to the health events page and let's see what's happening. Let me see, make sure I didn't skip anything. Okay, the health events page, that's like the one-time classes, support groups, etc. So today is the 15th. Let's see. There it is. Let me make sure that's for this 15th. It is. So the Kids Can Tweens and Teens session. So this is relatively new. Used to be that Kids Can was for little ones from young people, ages 4 to 18, whose parents or guardians, grandparents have been diagnosed with cancer. But they're sort of breaking them out age-wise. So Kids Can Tweens and Teens is for young ones from 11 to 18 whose parents, guardians, grandparents have been diagnosed with cancer. Now, it's a hybrid event, so they can go in person to the Duke Cancer Center, 20 Duke Medicine Circle from 6:30 until 7:30, or you can simply go, online and just participate that way. So kids can get their, or I should say young people can get their questions answered, hang out, get some resources, and just better deal with the situation that they happen to be in. So it's going to be this evening, 6:30 until 7:30. And I do have the email, so you can write and then get the link and get more information about Kids Can, Tweens, and Teens. Now tomorrow, the virtual long-term care community support group will be meeting. This is going to be an online event from noon until 1:15. It's also run by Duke. This is for people whose loved ones are in long-term care. It's hard to deal sometimes, and you can get some resources, get some questions answered, and also get some tips. Okay, let's go to the Senior Scope page. Let's see what's happening at the Durham Center for Senior Life, 406 Rigsby Avenue, downtown. Let's see what indeed is happening. Let's see. Aging with Pride is today. Let me find that listing. So the Aging with Pride support group, this is from senior members of the LGBTQ plus community. So they meet in the classroom on Mondays from 4 until 5. Allies are welcome, and you can identify resources, get some information, etc., etc. That's going to be today from 4 until 5. Let's see. Now tomorrow, for those who like tech, TED Talk Tuesdays. That's tomorrow from 9:30 until 10:30 in the morning, where you talk tech with Ted Rogers Jr. And again, it's going to be tomorrow, starting at 9:30. Totally free. You don't have to sign up. Just go to the Drum Center for Senior Life. And I think that is it. Let's go to the Let's Go page, the calendar of events page. Let's go there and see what's new. Scrolling down to 15. Okay, there we are. New Visions of Africa Restaurant. They do this every weekday. They help people who are in need, who are hungry. Maybe their pantries are bare. They need something to eat. You can just stop by there from 3 until 6. They are at 1306 Fayetteville Street, right next door to W.D. Hill, served by the 5 and the 5K Go Durham bus. So they hand you a meal that is ready to eat. So that's going to be today from 3 until 6. The Caroline Daily Recital continues from Duke University Chapel from 4:59 until 5:20, where you go to Facebook Live and enjoy some beautiful ringing bells to make your day. You Call This Yoga will lead as far as I know, their last yoga class. It's free, and it's in Durham Central Park. That is going to be this evening from 6 until 7. Don't forget your yoga mat. If you don't have one, then bring like a towel or two so you don't have to lie directly on the ground. And you do have to register. They're curious. They want to know how many people are going to show up. So I do have a link for you to click on, and you can register for the yoga class, which is from 6 until 7. The second annual Solarize the Triangle kickoff and community celebration, that's going to be held at Golden Belt, particularly at High Wire Brewing Durham, 800 Taylor Street. Lots of parking, don't worry about that. And that's going to be from 6 until 8. So this is along with the Triangle J Council of Governments and, yes, Solar NC. Basically, they want us to come out, it's a free event, and learn about solar energy, battery storage, how to run our homes off of solar. So you can learn how to register, or rather enroll your home or business for a free assessment to see why you're if you're ready for solar, and also to see if you're in the right, I think, like situation. Do you have the right kind of roof or the right situation? Some people, for example, I went on a solar tour once, and if your house is surrounded by trees, then they suggest you're building, or not you yourself, but someone will build a tall tower to put solar panels on if your roof is just totally surrounded by trees. Okay, so that's going to be today from 6 until 8, and they're going to have refreshments. Also happening tonight, the Hayti Heritage Center, they're having their Heritage Rhythms African Dance class. That's going to be today from 6:30 until 8. Upstairs in the Chuck Davis Dance Emporium. And it's not a free event. You do pay $10. You can pay in person or online. And basically you get that nice workout, that nice cardio in, and also learn some African dance steps. Now, I'm pretty sure that Marvis Fun is going to have her Stay Well virtual line dance class from 7 until 8. She's still getting her house together. She has some contractors in her home, and I think she'll be ready. The link is listed. If she doesn't show up on Zoom at the appointed time, then you'll know she's not quite ready. So she might be ready tomorrow, and if not, for sure, pretty much next week, Mondays and Tuesdays from 7 until 8, the Stay Well virtual line dance class. Now, let's look at the weather. It is 73. It's cloudy. It's going to be cloudy all day long. There's going to be a high of 76, which is pretty much just about perfect. Now, tomorrow, it'll be even more perfect. 82 is more like it. 82 degrees tomorrow, but there is a 30% chance of rain. Still is, in fact, let me see what's in store for the rest of the week, just real quick. And if you could share this out, this would be super awesome. Okay, Wednesday, 79, cloudy. Thursday, 73, partly sunny. Friday, 73, partly sunny. I'll be DJing at the bus station on Friday. Saturday, 76, and rain. Sunday, 77, partly sunny. It's spring. I mean, it's perfect. Now, it looks like our cook is waiting patiently in the wings. He's in Kennewick, Washington State. So let's bring him on and see what indeed is happening. Guy, what's new?
Well, the weather, if you watch the morning news in the Northwest, is going to be hot, hot, hot.
Really? What do you call hot?
The high today is 89, and that's the only day this week that's below 90.
Already. Now this is not common, right?
Huh?
This is unusual, right? That's pretty darn hot.
Years ago, we had a hot spring.
Wow.
At the end of May. My cucumber plants, I don't think are going to make it. I think I'm going to have to restart those. I was trying to get You were
Oh,
talking a minute ago about solar panels and
yeah,
how if the house had trees around it.
yeah.
Well,
Hmm.
luck of the draw, the house we sold in Port Orchard when we lived on the coast had a
Hmm.
big island of cedars out in front.
Hmm.
So just on a fluke, I went and looked at a picture of the house just to see if the neighborhood changed, if the house changed
Hmm.
color or whatever. The trees were gone, G-O-N-E.
Whoa.
And they've got solar panels on the roof. I'm sure
Oh, there
that's
you
why
go.
the trees went.
There you go. I would
And I
like
don't know
that.
about the back of the house. I don't think they could do solar on the back of the house because the trees that shaded the back side of the house
Yeah.
would have been on other property.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah. Well, that was smart what they did then, if they wanted
Yeah,
solar.
yeah. And
Yeah.
I'm going to stop this. I was trying to get a picture to come up, and good old Zillow couldn't do it. Just
Oh,
kept
that's okay.
spinning.
Because I can only spare a couple of seconds because actually I have to get my new mailbox up before the mailman arrives or mail carrier arrives.
Oh,
So
that's true. You have
yeah,
to put the post in yourself?
yeah. I have a good friend who's helping me. Thank goodness.
Yes.
Yeah. So I gotta
When they
hop on
hand you
and
the post hole digger, it's got the two shovel handles, and you know when it goes down. You say, I don't know
actually
how to work this because you don't want
actually
to.
here's the thing. We had to dig out the post that was that was had been flattened. We
Right.
had to pull that out. So we had to dig that out. So we pretty much. So I think the hole is pretty much. I think we
Oh,
pretty
okay.
much
Yeah. If
have it at the right depth.
you took the remnants of the old post out, there's
Yeah,
still
had to dig
there
it out.
should be a
Plus,
four by four hole.
we had to
That's
dig
good.
out some roots from a crepe myrtle tree that had embedded itself in there.
Well,
So
that's about it. I mean, the only other thing I was going to show you is a little shameless plug here. You know how we're supposed to share moments and
okay.
so forth. Well, this
What you
is a
got?
mantra. I've been doing this since 2016.
Okay. New Monday, new week, new
Monday,
goals.
new week, new goals. So, do you have a
Okay.
goal for this Monday?
Getting that mailbox up.
Exactly. Exactly. So, my goal comes from, let me stop this share. My goal comes from the deck of cards I got. Eileen
Mm-hmm.
Smith did a share about
Mm-hmm.
getting your house organized, getting things
Oh,
together.
that's what I need to do. Yeah.
And you get a new card every week. Well, last week the card was organize your storage shed. Well, guess who doesn't have a storage shed at all?
That would take me a while.
So I got the week off. And
Okay.
today's card for this week's efforts is pick up all the little bits of paper around the house. You know, like when you throw down that magazine on the table and instead of putting it in the
That's my
magazine,
biggest hurdle, guy.
well,
That's my biggest hurdle.
you,
Papers everywhere.
the deck of cards is less than $20. Ask Eileen how to get one.
I already know what I need to do. All I have to do is turn my head and look at all the papers on my kitchen table.
Well, then you just get a laundry basket. This is what the card says. I'm not going to do this way, but the card says you get a laundry basket and go through every room and pick up the crap. You know what I mean. Put it in the
Guy,
laundry basket and then sit down with the laundry basket and go through it and say, this is garbage, this is keep, this is garbage, this is keep. And then the keep stack, you have like your bills and important papers that got to go in that file, right?
guy.
The wrapper
The last
off of
time,
the Big Mac you can throw
the
away.
last time my sister visited me, I grabbed a laundry basket and filled it with the stuff that was lying around so that I wouldn't be embarrassed.
Yeah.
So it's still sitting in my bedroom, and I have since filled up the kitchen table again with more junk. So my
Okay.
laundry
Well,
basket has to
when you
be
get the mailbox
unloaded.
done,
Yeah.
Get the mailbox put up.
It's my next
I'm
chore.
gonna get out of here so you can get to that done.
Yeah, yeah.
Then come back in the house.
That's my next chore. Yeah.
Then you can comment back on this post that, yeah, I've got a goal. It's to pick it up. And we'll talk about Jasper another time. Did you look at it at all?
I did look at it, and that's
Okay.
the AI that guy's talking about, folks. Check out Jasper. It's artificial intelligence. Very interesting. So we'll talk about that later. But thank you so much for popping by, Guy.
All righty. Good luck on the mailbox.
Thank you. See you soon.
Bye.
Okay, bye-bye. That's always fun when friends drop by. You can drop by as well. I do Bull City Hangout weekdays at noon, Saturdays at 10. So with that, have a beautiful day. Try to get out and do something, take a walk, pull a weed or two maybe. And I'll see you tomorrow at noon. Ciao for now.